Hi, this is Mrs. M at Gammell-Gordon Museum in Scandia, Minnesota again, ready to have story time. And of course our three friends are here, Tora the Tomte, the Dollar Horse, and Kirsten Larson, the American Girl doll. They're going to get ready for story time, so while they move to story time, you can do the same. Hi, Mrs. M is ready for story time. I hope you are too. The story we're going to read today is called Pelle's New Suit. It was written by Elsa Beskow. A long time ago, before there were stores to go buy your clothes in. And this is the story of a little boy who needs a new suit of clothes. And he also learns that if you ask someone to help you, you have to be ready to help them with your project. And together, everybody will make a new suit of clothes for Pelle. Hi, this is Pelle, the little boy who lived in Sweden, who needed a new suit of clothes because his pants are too short, and his friend, the sheep. And this is how Pelle learned how you go from the wool on a sheep to a new suit of clothes for Pelle. The first thing Pelle had to do was cut the hair, the wool, off of his sheep. And he used this shears. It's like a giant scissors. After he cut off the wool, he took it to his grandma and asked Grandma for help. Grandma, will you please card the wool? I'll be happy to do that, Pelle, but you have to help me. Please go out and weed my vegetable garden. So Granny sat by the fire and took the carding combs, which are like giant hairbrushes, and brushed all of the wool so that the fibers were straight and all of the twigs and branches were removed. The next thing that had to happen involved the other grandma. That grandma had to spin the fibers into yarn with her spinning wheel. And she was happy to help Pelle, but she said, Pelle, you have to help me too. Please go out and tend the cows while I spin the yarn for you. After the yarn was spun, Pelle wanted to have a colored suit, not white. And he asked the painter for some paint. And the painter said, oh, Pelle, you need dye, not paint. But if you help me by rowing across the lake and buying turpentine to clean my paintbrushes, you can buy some dye and that will be your pay. Pelle did that. He rowed across the lake, went to the store, bought the turpentine and the dye, and rowed back home. And then mixed the dye and put all the yarn in the dye to turn it a beautiful color of blue. Now he's got blue yarn, and this time he has to go ask his mom for help. And she's a weaver. She uses this loom to weave the yarn into fabric or material. But again, Pelle had to help Mom. He had to play with his little sister and keep her out of trouble. When the fabric was all woven beautiful blue, Pelle took it to the tailor in town and explained that he needed a new suit. The tailor measured him, so he got it to be the right size. And then he said, well, Pelle, if I'm going to help you, you have to help me. Please go out and rake up the hayfield and then bring in wood for my stove and fireplace. Pelle worked for 2 days, and so did the tailor. And finally, on Saturday afternoon, Pelle's beautiful new blue suit was all ready for him. He thanked the tailor and went home. And then on Sunday morning, he put on his new suit to go to church. And on the way, he saw his sheep. And he said, oh, thank you, sheep, for my new suit. The end. I hope you enjoyed the story. When you come to Gammell-Gordon, we'll take you through the buildings, and many of the things in the pictures we have here at the museum, and we'll tell you all about them and let you see them when you come to visit. Thanks for being part of Storytime today. Till we see each other next time. Bye-bye.